Hi guys, this is Mr. Mark, and in today's class I'm going to show you how I want you to set up your Google Drive for the rest of your time in my class. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to bring out Super Student, my favorite little student, and we're going to start and look at his Google Drive, and I'll give you an idea how I want it. So let's go find this Google Drive. You go to the apps launcher and you click on Drive. Now, this level of your Google Drive is called My Drive. And My Drive is the top level domain of your Google Drive. Now, since we're using a school account, you'll see on the left side, you have some different options. You have My Drive and you have your Shared Drive. And over here you got Shared with Me. Now the difference is My Drive is where you put your file. Shared Drive is where you create folders that you want to share with other people. And then Shared with Me is when somebody shares a folder with you, you might find it here. Not just folders, but also different files as well. And you can see these different files are shared with Super Student. And then you can let your recent over here, and these are the last things that you worked on. And then your starred. If you star a folder, it'll appear here, for example. So let's look at starred real quick. So over here we have Mr. Mark's ePortfolio. And then if I go, if I right click on that file and I click add to starred like that, and then I go to starred, you'll see that new starred folder is right there. And then of course anything that I put in the trash will end up here. So let's go back to My Drive real quick. Now the first thing I want you to notice is this is Google Classroom right here. Don't touch Google Classroom. Leave it alone. Don't pull your folders out of here. Let me say that again. Do not pull your folders out of this folder. Just leave it there. When a teacher creates a Google Classroom, Google automatically adds the folder to here. There's nothing you have to do with this folder. Leave them here. Why do I say that? Because students always pull them out. I don't know why they do it. They just do it. Don't do it. It causes problems in the future. Okay, so the other folder here, if you have pictures or music or other stuff that you want to keep that has nothing to do with NIS, put them in the other folder. And these are the other files, your documents, your music, your pictures, your videos. Put them over here. That's the other folder. The other folder. Now this is the folder that we're focusing on, and we're going to call it the NIS folder. So in all, the only thing that should be in My Drive is NIS Other in Classroom. NIS Other in Classroom. Down here in this big white space, that's what I should see when you take a screenshot and you put it in this assignment. I shouldn't see anything else. There should be nothing here. If there is something there, you need to put it into the right folder. It's just like cleaning your room. So let's click on the NIS folder. And inside here, you're going to put what grade it is you're working on or the grades that you've had in the past. You might have a previous grade. In My Drive, you have files here just sitting around from that grade. Well, when you get to here, go ahead and put them in the right grade where they belong. So let's say you're grade 7 or grade 8. Well, you click on that file and you open it up. And there's nothing here. Well, you got to add the stuff here. And in grade 7, you're taking English, math, science, art, computer science. You know, there's all sorts of classes. You got to add them all. And it's pretty easy to add them. And I'm going to show you how. Okay, so when you add your files to here, or your folders, new folders, you just right click and you click new folder, and then you type ELA, and you do it again, new folder, right click, new folder, science, right click, new folder, math, right click, new folder, arts, right click, new folder, CS and DL, computer science and digital literacy. Right click, new folder, history. Whatever it is you're taking, you put it here because you need a place to put all those files that those teachers give you that you forget to move. Well, you got to move them now. That's part of the grade. It's a big part of the grade. Now inside each one of these folders are other folders that you create to organize things. So for example, let's organize our digital literacy folder. Let's create a new folder and call it digital literacy, because you might have a file from digital literacy that's just random and sitting around and you don't know what to do with it. Let's add another folder and call it Google. Let's add another folder and call it Inkscape or GIMP. If you're in grade 7, it's GIMP. If you're in grade 8, it's Inkscape. So since we're looking at grade 7 right now, we'll call this one GIMP. Just like that. So this is, and then you just put your different files that you create into the different ones. For example, you should have a folder called Google Sites. Well, you will have a folder called Google Sites. So let's create a new folder, and we're going to call it Google Sites, because this is where your sites that you're going to create in the next lesson are going to be stored. And that's basically it. And you can see the structure. I can just go backwards from here to grade 7 to NIS to my drive, and that's how you do it. Now I'm going to ask you to give me a link to your folder. To get your links, for example, if you want to give me a link to your NIS folder, up here at the top where it says NIS, you click the down arrow and you get a share link. There you go. And it says restricted. So what you can do is click, you can either add me up here, or to make it easy, just click share with NIS, copy the link. And that's the link you'll turn in to Google Classroom for this assignment. Okay, that's all for now. If you have any questions, just send me an email, leave me a comment in the assignment, a private comment, or send me a message in Google Chat, and I'll do my best to help you out. So until then, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.